Hello guys, welcome back to yet another lesson. And in today's video I want us since I feel we have already covered around 60 to 70%, I want us to get to look into something which is very important when it comes to trading. There's something called multi-time frame analysis. It's called multi-time frame analysis. So I'll be taking you through how you can get to do multi-time frame analysis, and of course I'll also be showing you why it's important for you to understand exactly this and how you can get to apply into the market. But before you get into that, if you're new to this channel, kindly just go ahead and make sure you hit the subscribe button, which is just below here, and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be receiving these lessons each and every single time I have a new thing I'm sharing, which I get to drop every day, a new lesson. So if you have been following making follow-up on the lessons that I've been sharing, by now I expect already you have some good knowledge on where to start when it comes to Forex, and of course more lessons will be coming your way, so it's very important for you to stay tuned. Apart from that, I'll just for those people who are looking forward to become traders for a very long time, and they are looking forward to build a huge capital, I have I would say I have a platform I recommend. Actually, it's a platform which they just gave me a challenge of $10,000 for me to go through the evaluation process, and once I get to pass the profit target, I'll be funded that account. So the link is also in the description section, and I'll also be dropping an episode almost every single day to show you progress as the kind of trades that I'm taking on this challenge and how much I get to make or as well to risk. So all that I'll be sharing in this channel. So back to today's lesson, which is multi-time frame analysis. And with multi-time frame analysis, this is whereby you get to do analysis in different time frame. For instance, for my case, I'm a day trader. What I mean by a day trader is somebody who gets to get into the trade entry. My entry is usually either 15 minutes or 30 minutes. So what I normally do, I get normally to do analysis in different time frame. Mostly I get to start with the higher time frame. I get to do my analysis from 4 hours, then I get to narrow down to 1 hour, then I get to proceed to 15 minutes to look for entries. So basically for my case, I don't even go to that is the daily. I don't get the daily, since this is way too high for me, and it might affect my decision when it comes to this lower time frame. So with the multi-time frame analysis, there are factors which gets to determine where you should start. So to start with, for people who are swing traders, so you have different kind of traders. For instance, I'll just be addressing the two main, which are swing trader. We have swing traders. These are people, for instance, if you have a 9 to 5 job, I would suggest you go with swing traders, since they get to take very few trades in the course of the week. For instance, you could take even 3 to even 10 trades a week, depending on the opportunity the market is giving you. And for these people, they normally get to monitor a number of, they get to monitor even 10 to 20 currency pairs. So looking for their setup to form. So for my case, I don't fall under this category. These are first category. For my case, I fall under the category of a day trader. So with for my case, I normally trade just one currency pair. I just trade one currency pair. I just trade GBP, JPY. And this is something which has been really working for me, since I get to master this market, as well as I also get to know how it gets to operate. So with the GBP JPY, I've really done intensive research on the same to make sure as I get to look at the market, I know what exactly happens, and of course what I anticipate to happen during that trade. So for the case of the day traders, in most cases they get to trade even 1 to even 3 max trades, that is currency pairs. So 1 to 3 max, that is maximum. For those people, there are a couple of mentors who have been following up. For instance, I have somebody like you can take your time to get to check somebody called Jeffrey Benson. Is a Nigerian. This guy is a specialist of GBP USD. Actually, this is my mentor. This guy is my mentor. So GBP USD. So you get to stick with one currency pair, and of course it gets easier for you to master that one trade. So we have people such as Mamba Effects. So for the people like Mamba Effects, I've realized these people, they normally focus on indices. We have US 30, NASDAQ. So all those are especially, they are people who have specialized in particular currency pair. So I'll suggest also for you, get to narrow down and get to choose a particular currency pair that you feel it's working out for me. For my case, I chose to go with the GBP JPY. It's a good one. Also GBP USD, they correlate. So it's something that you can also get to consider. So with a day trader, let me just wrap this on, then I get to narrow down and get to show you. For the case of the swing traders, we have the swing traders. For the case of the swing traders, these are people who normally look for, they start the analysis from weekly. These are the time frames that they normally look at. Yes, talking of weekly, we are talking also on daily. We have 4 hours, as well as their entry. They normally goes for 1 hour. These whereby they get to look for entry reasons, or I would say entry setup. So they get to look at 1 hour. So mostly they get to place their trade based on 1 hour. So for the case of the day traders, this for the swing traders. For the case of the day traders, we normally, actually what I normally do, I start my analysis at 4 hours, then I get to head to 1 hour, then for my entries I get to narrow down to 15 minutes. This is whereby I get to look for my entries. So here's the thing, what's the difference between day traders and swing traders? Day traders, they are people who have more time to stick into the market. For the swing traders, these are people who are a bit busy, and of course they get very, very limited time to look at the charts. So you can get to do your analysis as the week is about to start, and then you get to look for possible entries on daily basis based on how yesterday the market closed, as well as the confluences that might appear at the 4 hours, and of course get to look for entry results at 4 hours. For my case, I'm a day trader, and of course I have plenty of time to get to stick to the charts, and that's why I can narrow down to 15 minutes. And trust you me, within a period of 2 hours, as a day trader, the market has the ability to move very, very long distances, and of course that's how easy it is also to make profit as well as to come out from drawdowns. For the case of the swing traders, it might take a while before you get to come out from drawdowns. So it's something you need to decide whether to go with the swing trader option or to go with the day trader. So let me just show you how you can get to do analysis from 4 hours. Actually what I normally do. So at 4 hours, what exactly do I get to look at? So we have multi time frame analysis here. So what exactly do I get to look at the 4 hours? So at the 4 hours time frame, what I normally get to look at, one is the trend of the market. Two, I also get to draw my zones. I get to draw my zones, that is support and resistance. I get to draw my zones, support and resistance at 4 hours, so that I get to know whether the market is above a zone or below the zone, and what's the possible next zone whereby the market, I would anticipate it might reach. So for the 4 hours, I get to look at the trend, also possible charts pattern. We also have possible chart patterns. So after you get to look at those three things, now I get to narrow down to 1 hour. So what exactly do I get to look at 1 hour? I also get to look at the trend. Does the 4 hours trend it gets to is the same as the 1 hour? So trend of the market. I get also to get to look at the trend at 1 hour. So I get to narrow down to to the second reason I also get to look at this point is these are I also get let me just another one here. I also draw trend lines. These are where I also get to draw trend lines. I draw trend lines both from 4 hours as well as 1 hour, and then here mostly I get to look at the chart patterns. These whereby I get to look for chart patterns mostly. This is 99.9%, I get to look at chart pattern at 1 hour. So considering I also have looked at the zone, so I also get to look where's the market in terms of the zone at the 4 hours, and then at 1 hour I get to draw the trend line, whether to see whether the market has touched the trend line 3 times, and whether I'm looking for the 4th time, of which in most cases this is when the market gets to break from the trend line and gets to reverse. So for the chart patterns, that is number 3. I get to look for the chart patterns. That is 99.9%. I get to look for the chart patterns for this case. And of course, number 4, this is whereby I can also get to look at Fibonacci. I get to pull my Fibonacci, and I get to look at the 0.5 to 0.618 zone. This is the golden zone. So I get to pull my Fibonacci both at 1 hour. So this for the case of the day trader, that is, this is exactly day trader. This is what I normally do. So let's head to 15 minutes. I get to head to 15 minutes, and of course I get to show you what exactly I get to look at the 15 minutes time frame. So this is multi frame. So we have the 15 minutes. So for the 15 minutes, what I normally get to look at is a possible chart pattern. Chart pattern. 2, we also look at the candlestick pattern, as well as I also get to draw the trend line. Having in mind, I have also other 2 trend lines from the 4 hours. That is, I already have 1 hour time frame. I have 1 hour plus 4 hours trend lines. So after I get to add another trend line at 15 minutes, now I can get to see exactly what I'm anticipating the market to do. So number 4, what I also get to look into, I've talked of chart patterns, we have candlestick patterns, trend lines, and then here at 15 minutes, what I also get to look at is also the Fibonacci. Fibonacci in terms from 1 hour, that is in relation to 1 hour time frame. So those are the things that I'm talking about when it comes to multi-time frame analysis. You get to incorporate all those, trust you me, you'll be in a very, very good position to trade. So that's it for today, and of course, if you have any question, just talk to me in the comment section, and I'll be happy to take you through every single time. So that's it for today, and of course, I'll be looking forward to seeing you in our next episode. Peace, guys.